Just Energy with naturopath and medical intuitive Dr. Rita Louise. We have learned from Einstein's theories that matter and energy are one. Physicists believe that all systems in nature have their own particular way of vibrating. From the swing of a pendulum to the waves in the ocean to the light that brightens the sky each day, each of these oscillates at its own unique rate. In the same way, things such as rocks and minerals vibrate very slowly and at speeds that are imperceptible to us. Living things such as plants, animals, and man vibrate faster and appear to be alive. The same holds true for every thought, feeling, event, or word we speak. Each has its own frequency or rate of vibration. What many of us don't realize is if we take everything in our own universe down to its simplest form, it is all just energy. Join Dr. Rita as she explores questions such as, what are we made of? Why do we get sick? How can I live a more balanced and whole life? Call in and talk to her and her thought-provoking guests. Send us your questions and get the help you need to move beyond any obstacles or challenges that may be affecting your life, right from the source. So stay tuned and explore your possibilities.
Hello and welcome to Just Energy Radio. I'm Dr. Rita Louise, and thank you all for tuning into the show today. We're going to have a great show. We're going to be talking about the greatest story ever sold, the Christ conspiracy. But before we bring our guest on today, let's talk a little bit about our new feature, our Mind Yoga Question of the Week. Last week we asked a question, and actually the question was, what was the earliest recorded crop circle depiction? And we did not have anybody. No one knew the answer. So we're going to talk about that a little bit after the next break. And then a little bit later on the show, we're going to have a new Mind Yoga question for the week. And the first person who writes in, sends an email to justenergyradio@yahoo.com will win a copy of Haunted Spaces and Sacred Places. And everybody, yes, that means you too, everybody that enters the contest, whether you have the right answer or not, will go into a random drawing and could win a free psychic reading brought to you by the Institute of Applied Energetics. So let me tell you a little bit about our guest, because I have a feeling we have a lot to talk about. Okay, pushing too many buttons here. So my guest today, her name is Acharya. I have to, that phonics thing with me, it's Acharya. And let me tell you a little bit about her. In her various books, Acharya describes the New Testament as a work of mythic fiction within a historical setting. She claims that the story of Jesus Christ is a retelling of various pagan myths representing astrotheology, or the story of the sun, and also incorporates the science of archaeoastronomy. She asserts the pagan understood the stories to be myths, but Christians obliterated evidence to the contrary by destroying and controlling literature when they obtained control by the Roman Empire, which led to widespread illiteracy, probably the Dark Ages, in the ancient world, ensuring the mythical nature of Christ's story was hidden. Ooh, sounds interesting. Anyway, welcome to Just Energy Radio, Acharya. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. It's nice to be here. That was a very good summary.
Well, I'm just so excited to have you here. It's like I got your book and I started reading right away because it's a little hefty. There's a lot to read there, but it was really good. Interesting. It presented a perspective about Christianity that I had, one, never thought about, and two, never even thought that there was any kind of documentation in any way, shape, or form to the contrary of the Bible. But we are going to get into that in depth because I have you for 2 hours. Yay.
Yes, this is an unusually long show. I haven't done a couple-hour shows in a few years, but I have done many radio shows over the years, and some of them have been quite interesting indeed.
I don't think we will have a lack for things to talk about. Anyway, how did did you get into this whole? Why did you decide to write this book? And I mean, I know a lot of your work kind of, circles around topics like this. How did you get here in the first place?
These are great questions. I think people will be very interested in a little background, biographical material that has led me to the point where I'm at now, which is now we're going on 20 years of me writing specifically about this particular subject of Christianity as a mythical rehash. So I've been online for since 1995. I have put this original article up that I wrote about this subject. But if we start going back before that period, you can see kind of how all of this started coalescing in my being. How I was like almost born to do this. Just even from childhood, there were